at the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City. NU Lady Bulldogs going up against the Adamson Lady Falcons. On your screens, the starters for the Lady Bulldogs. Very familiar faces. Same starters. In that first game that they had against UST, moving to the side of the Adamson Lady Falcons. Again, Nicole, very exciting game to watch because a lot of people, they want to know, how the Lady Falcons are going to perform here in the UAAP. We got the game underway. We're going to start this Sunday on a high note. Jeannie Arroyo serving, kickstarts the game. Here we go to Genesis. Here goes Audrey Paran. And that is a point for the NU Lady Bulldogs.
First time, first score, and asking for a block touch.
They are going to be challenging that.
Number 2, block touch.
Very early in this game, just for that first point.
Yes.
What are your early thoughts for this game, Nicole? Again, we kept talking about how NU, they don't want that first game to be a fluke. And they want to extend that winning streak here in their second game. And for the side of Adamson, they don't believe in that PVL curse. They want to make a statement here in Season 82.
What I see about the Lady Bulldogs, Billy, they got an experience from last time versus the UST Golden Tigresses.
Before that, we are gonna check our screens, and there is no block touch, Chami.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's a no for the Adamson Lady Falcons.
Back to what you were saying about the Adamson Lady Falcons and both these squads.
What I was saying a while ago is that the NU Lady Bulldogs got a little edge against the Lady Falcons because it's the first time of the Lady Falcons to play here in the UAAP.
We might see some jitters here in set number 1. And speaking of jitters, rookie setter Louis Romero, who was also the finals MVP in the PVL Collegiate Conference, touted to be one of the super rookies of the Lady Falcons squad. And the returning Risa Sato serving for NU. Romero will go to Ave, is blocked. Ponce. And that will be an error. 2-touch violation call.
They should be starting to just feel the UAAP game, because if they will start the jitters or the uncomfortable feeling, they would start committing a lot of errors.
The main holdovers for NU, Audrey Paran just served. Louis Romero. They will go to Margot Mochima.
For UAAP Season 82. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Rain, for that report and giving us an insight with the goals that the Lady Falcons squad they have for this season.
And it's a good mindset also from the Lady Falcons, not looking at the championship match, but step by step goals.
Again, taking it step by step at a time. Meanwhile, here at the MOA Arena, we got a rally going on. Both teams fired up. Unfortunately for Louis Romero, the point will go to the NU Lady Bulldogs.
6:35.
As we take a look at that one more time. What happened there, Cham?
Nakita niya yung walang blocker.
So she tried their second game versus the Adamson Lady Falcons as Chen Ave tries, no go. Pinar puts it up. They go to Genesis. There goes Trisha Genesis, the conference MVP in the PVL Collegiate Conference, who had a very quiet rookie season. Now wants to prove herself and what she is capable of here in Season 82.
Powerful attacks, but trying to do top spin, off speed.
Juana, new name for the NU Lady Bulldogs. Margot Mochima,
also coming from a country like Africa.
Yes, full of talent and promise. That's why we said in the pregame it's going to be very exciting for the NU community. Risa Sato.
Attack here.
She is denied. That was four-touch violation, rather, called on NU. As we take a look at that replay. And if you are an NU fan, Nicole, if you are a volleyball fan,
the presence of mind and the experience playing in the professional league, it's a good advantage.
She provides that stability for the young NU squad. As we get back to this game, Trisha Genesis. Chavez will go to Arroyo. Gets a point for Adamson.
#11 serving 9, now serving Joni Chavez.
There should be a communication, especially if the setter would get the first ball. Usually the libero is getting the second ball for the setter to set to the wing spikers.
Ball still alive. Great defense being shown by both teams. Romero will go to Genesis. And she is blocked by Risa Sato by 1 point at 11. Chavez back set to Paran. Louis Romero, babalik kay Chen Ave. Chavez to Margo Mochima. And that is going to be an off-the-block point for Adamson.
I like the strategy also of the Lady Falcons because they're trying to maximize the middle blockers, but at the same time, members of the NU Lady Bulldogs are trying to be fast.
And Nicole, it's a different Lady Falcons squad that we're seeing here in this game compared to their performance last season. Even though we saw jitters at the start of the game, you can see that they're trying to be more composed as the set goes by.
Especially their young squad.
That is a challenge, you know, that they have to overcome. Being called a rookie-laden squad has its pros and cons. And you now at 13.
That's a block point.
They got 14 and Adamson at 12. Margo Mochima once again.
14 serving 12.
Let's give credit also to the
Nierva. To Chavez. Will go to Margo Mochima. Picked up by Genesis. Chen Ave.
Chen Ave
gets that point for Adamson. Just down by 1 point.
Serving 16.
Kanina pa nila tina-target yung short ball coming from the outside hitter na nandun sa labas pa yung outside hitter. So if she's getting the first ball, she will be having a hard time also to spike.
As the play continues. And again, that was Loreen Toring. Also the first best middle blocker in the PVL Collegiate Conference. Take a look at that attack from her as we go to a timeout called by that is watching the kids or the Lady Falcons here in the MOA Arena. And things going right here for the girls in white
17 serving 18.
as they tie this ball game
now
again.
Loreen Toring. Substitution for Adamson, number 18.
Louis
Serving. Chavez, Risa Sato with a quick. Ball is saved. Genesis. Chavez again to Arroyo. Too strong. Serving. Well, from the floor, they still keep it alive. Arroyo picked up by Genesis. Back to Genesis. Challenging those. Romero back to Genesis. Triple block. Back to the game. Louis Romero will go to Cruz, and right after Coach Lerma Giron tells her na kayang-kaya mo yan, she delivers, and that's what we want to see in the young squad of the Lady Falcons. Look at her go, soaring and flying.
One handset and then very good spike.
Odiparan. They go back to Trisha Genesis. off the hands of Joni Chavez. And the Adamson Lady Falcons out 22. AU at 20, much to the delight of Coach Tai Bundit.
Yeah, and nakita natin si Trisha is medyo off na. So she's trying to give a powerful spike then.
That's a block point.
Speaking of powerful spikes, hindi naman magpapatalo si Risa Sato.
Substitution for National University, number 3, Arroyo out. Number 4, Bingalan.
Powerful block. Romero to Risa Cruz.
Another good first ball coming from this squad, Billy. They really need to maximize. If they have a good first ball,
for Adamson,
they would really want to
That's the
maximize.
roster for the Adamson Lady Falcons. They got an arsenal of really great players, really good rookies. Audrey Paran, the veteran for AdU, showing them how it's done.
22 serving 23.
Nakita niya na hindi na nakahabol yung middle blocker. So she just pounded the cross-court hit.
Risa Sato now with 2 block points under her belt in today's game. And that is a point
Nice angle coming from this girl.
for AA Adolfo, who just checked in a while ago for the Lady
Number
Falcons.
15, Infante out. Number 18, Lorito Reyes.
Also, one of their rookies.
Number 4, Cruz out.
Got
Number
some
11,
substitute back. Audrey Paran serving. Louis Romero, who will she go to? Blocked. Tang Ponce. This is gonna be a chance here for NU. Chavez will go to Laxina. Good serve, and she ends that set with an ace for the NU Lady Bulldogs. Rather,
Adamson University.
there's a timeout. Point Audrey Paran. Got an ace earlier. Adolfo. And that will go to NU. That is outside, and again, it looks like Adamson might challenge, and they will challenge that. Block touch. You play, we fuel. When we return, we will start set number 2. Again, this is a game between the NU Lady Bulldogs and the Adamson Lady Falcons. UAAP Season 82 Women's Volleyball Tournament, all for more.